So how did it all start? So my personal DPS journey started last year on December 23rd, right before Christmas. So together with my family, we just arrived at my grandma's to celebrate Christmas together. And when I just got the mail that I got accepted to DPS, so that was a very nice pre-Christmas present. Although I'm not 100% sure if my grandma understood what it is, she was still very happy. So then during the onboarding phase, once we got access to all the tools like Slack, Miro, I was a bit nosy, like any other former UX researcher would do, and peeped into Miro and saw that a certain Smart Eyes company would be a company partner. And I was like, okay, Anika, that would be a 10 out of 10 to join that, but don't set your expectations too high. Let's see. Yeah, so fast forward to our first days all together, where we had a steep learning curve.
Do these have timers? Every 10 minutes.
Okay, so where we, fast forward to our first days together. The first days where we walked up to the hut, we had a steep learning curve up to the hut, the hill, where we sang together, ate at least 10 kilograms of Kaiserschmarrn together. Saw each other in pajamas the first day we met, like and sorry to say that again, Sebastian, but some of us,
we all saw Mina's pajama.
What?
We all saw Mina's pajama in the video.
That was the best one, yeah. So some of us had some first, like seeing the snow, staying down the mountains, sleeping next to 5 other people on huge matches. And I remember somebody fondly called it like military sleeping style. No, but honestly, like shout out to the core team for this amazing experience. And then we found out our team challenges. So of course I was very happy that I was actually assigned to Smart Eyes. And then I want to start with my personal journey and then talk about the team and the rest of DPS. So I prepared I wanted to use for my personal journey the design thinking framework of the double diamond of despair and delight. Maybe some of you heard it or are familiar with it, but it starts with, what the fuck am I doing here? Drowning in a rabbit hole, and then it goes to, oh, that's actually quite fun, and joining the team. Don't do any spelling mistakes, please. Yeah, so it started out with being very excited to join Smart Eyes and joining this amazing experience. Then I was quickly realizing that, so I thought I would be like doing a lot of visual design during DPS. And I thought I'm very well prepared, like with my diving suit, aka my Figma skills. But then I saw like, Smart Eyes is not the swimming pool I signed up for. No, like it's a freaking desert. Like, it's not the same. So also, especially with the help of Marcus and Melika, they helped me to turn it around and broaden my perspective and also see what design can be. Then in the next couple of weeks, especially with Sasha, but also with the tech guys, we walked around in user tests all around Munich. I think we know all sidewalks now. And it not only helped us emphasize with the user, but also crush our fitness goals. There was one day where we did 17,000 steps, so I felt a bit overwhelmed by that, so followed by a good cry with Melika, but that was then the start of something. And where we had a breakthrough. So I want to talk about my team in a second, but breakthrough first. We put everything on an iPhone, which is amazing. And also we managed to zoom out and do onboarding and the phone mount and the interaction with the Mon Conduction headphones. So it was all like a big picture coming together. So that was amazing. And topped up by me joining the DPS team. Yeah, so I'm joining the startup. So yeah, that's
wow, that's awesome.
Okay, enough talking about myself. Let's talk about the team. So without the team and DPS, like I wouldn't be here. So I want to say that they're all extremely hardworking. So over these 3 months, like we had our ups and downs, definitely. But overall, we achieved a lot together. We secured the Exist scholarship, got into the medtech fellowship. Stadt München is interested in our data, and also had a huge breakthrough again by porting the app on the iPhone. So. Yeah, like to thank the team personally. First thanks goes out to Tan for being an amazing game master of team events and also being good at explaining tech for non-techies without making us feel stupid. So we miss you a lot in the team. For providing us with excellent xylophone songs and always knowing when something's up or somebody doesn't feel good. So that's amazing. Unfortunately, he cannot be there, but he provided us with the best hummus and always having the best idea for how to further innovate the product. Sasha, for pushing us in ping pong, although like you've never let us win. Come on. And being so pragmatic in his decision, so you're really Schwabe from the Ländle. Joined us halfway through to support us with the phone mount. Thank you for your warmth and creativity. So greetings go out to Ecuador. Okay, that's enough cheesy compliments. So if you ever ask yourself what our team logo is about, it's not bird poop. Although, according to Stefan, we could have done our first MVP about avoiding bird poo only as obstacles. Well, that actually happened during one of the first days during lunch together at Patatas, where we ate a concerningly ton of amount of potatoes. A certain someone dropped their iron. And now that certain someone is also always extra careful when drinking iron, no names mentioned. But that was the inspiration for our logo in the end. Yeah, so like my last part goes out to the people at DPS. I personally have to say that I'm extremely grateful for this experience. I feel like our group, like the core team and the whole participants at DPS, for me are one of the most supportive groups that I've ever met, so that's great. And I feel like in this like vibrant community, everything feels possible. Yeah, so I will especially always remember the beautiful sunsets we saw together, all of the parties we had, all the tequila shots we drank, all of the great reggaeton from our Latino dancers here, all of the weird games we did. Yeah, and also like the amazing designer team that for me was the best supportive group. And I remember I talked to a friend before starting DPS, and I was like, yeah, let's see, like if I find people that I like, and she was like, oh, it's only 3 months, like maybe it's not that long, maybe you can't really bond with the people. I was like, okay, like let's see what's going to happen, and I felt like it's only 12 months, but we bonded so much. Yeah, so for me, like special thanks go out to Sarah and Alex for always being open for advice and being such a good friend. Sebastian for your big smile and always pushing us hard as parties. Like still never have a hangover, so like it's not fair. Ananya and Anna for being so warm. Yeah, and all the other people that I really bonded over. Yeah, so even if some of us will lose a bit sight of each other, I think we will always share that intense but amazing 12 months. And to quote Andrea, where are you? Let's party until the sun rises today.
You're amazing.